we look at some of the simultaneous equation exam questions. I find you're pretty good with these, so just a couple should be fine. We're going to look at January 13, question 3, where you get x, y equals 2, x minus 2y equals 3. Non-linear, linear. You rewrite 1 as either x equals or y equals, whatever one you want, it makes no difference. To me, this looks pretty straightforward to rewrite this one. So that's x equals 3 plus 2y. You then take that and you substitute it into your first equation. So instead of x, you put in 3 plus 2y times y equals 2. Multiply that out, 2y squared plus 3y, and bring that 2 over because it's quadratic. Factorise it. It's a hard one, so you're going to be looking at the outsides and insides. So a 2 is made up of a 2 and a 1. And I've deliberately chosen it this way because the outside becomes 4y, inside becomes 1y. I want it to be 3. So positive 4, take away 1. Put each bracket equal to 0. So 2y equals 1, y equals a half, and y plus 2 equals 0, y equals minus 2. At this stage, most people think they're finished and they forget to substitute it back in to get x. So x equals 3 plus 2y. So x equals 3 plus 2y. On this side, you've got x equals 3 plus 2 times a half, which is 1. 3 add 1 gives you 4. And on this side, x equals 3 plus 2 times y. X equals 3 minus 4. X equals minus. We look at a 3 simultaneous equation one now. It's from June 12 and it's question 2. It says the cost of a pencil is x, the cost of a ruler is y, and the cost of an eraser is z. Leslie bought 3 pencils, 2 rulers, and 1 eraser, and she paid £1.80. Ben bought 4 pencils, 1 ruler, 1 eraser, and he paid £1.55. Daniel bought 5 pencils, 3 rulers, 1 eraser, and he paid £2.65. Now I'm looking at that, all the z's are the same, so that's the ones I'm going to work with. Call this equation 1, equation 2, and equation 3. So I'm going to have equation 1 and 2 subtracting from each other. So I'll write them out. 3x plus 2y add z equals 180. 4x add y add z equals 155. Subtracting them. 3x minus 4x is minus 1x. 2y minus y is 1y. They've gone. 180 take away 155 is 25. Call that equation 4. And you've got to do the other pair. Any other pair is fine. We'll just go for 2 and 3. But because 3's got a bigger number, I'm going to put it on top. So 3 is 5x add 3y add z equals 265. Equation 2 is 4x add y add z equals 155. Draw a line, subtract. 5x minus 4x is 1x. 3y minus y is 2y. That's gone. Subtracting that and you get 110. Call that equation 5. Now if I look at equation 4 and 5, x's are the same, so straightforward, just writing them out. Didn't need to multiply anything in this question, which is quite unusual. I add these to eliminate them. Minus x add x goes. Y add 2y is 3y. Adding these, you get 135. So y dividing by 3. 3 into 13 goes 4 times with 1 over. 3 into 15 goes 5 times. So you've got your y. To work out your x, substitute that into any of the equations with x and y. So I see it there. X add 2y. 245 is 90, gives 110. So x equals 20. And substitute that into any of the initial equations. There's one just I see there, that will do fine. So 4x, 4 20s is 80. Add y, which is 45. Add z is 155. Those two together is 125 plus z equals 155. So z is 30. Another simultaneous equation one. And this one I've chosen is from January 12 and it's question 7. And it says a curve has this equation. It goes through the points 2, 3 and minus 1, 9. I can substitute those in. So y is 3, x is 2, so 2 squared is 4. That's 2b plus c. and it goes through minus 1, 9. So y is 9. Minus 1 squared is 1 times a. Minus 1 times b is just minus b. You're also told it has a turning point. So turning point at x equals 1. Now notice this is a bit differentiation, but it's quite straightforward here. Turning point, so dy by dx equals 0. So in your case, if you differentiate that, you get 2ax plus b equals 0. You know that x is 1. So 2a plus b equals 0. Now, you have got three equations. 1, 2, 3. If I take equation 1 and I subtract equation 2, I will eliminate my c. That becomes minus 6 equals 3a, 2b, minus b becomes plus 3b, and that's gone. Divide everything by 3 just to make it a little bit easier. Call that equation 4. 3 and 4 are in terms of a and b, so write them in beneath each other. 2a add b equals 0, and a add b equals minus 2. That's equation 3 and equation 4. Just subtract them. 2a minus a is gone, b minus b is gone, not minus minus. To work out your b, substitute that into any of the ab equations. We'll go for this one here. So a plus b equals minus 2. So b is minus 2 taken by 2 is minus 4. And to work out c, substitute a and b into any of the c equations. I just see one here. So 9 equals a minus b add c. A is 2, b is minus 4. 2 add 4 is 6. So c equals 3. The question I'm going to do is from June 2011, question 6, where you're told you've got a greenhouse with length and breadth x and y, and you're told that the area is 16.5. You're told that the perimeter, so 2x add 2y, equals 17. So 2x add 2y equals 17. Write one of them in terms of y equals or x equals. This time around I'm going to choose this one. I'm going to write y equals 16.5 over x. Now I'm going to substitute that in instead of my y. So it's 2x into the other equation, I should say. 2, instead of putting y, I'm going to put in 16.5 over x equals 17. So that's 2x. 2 times 16 is 32. 2 times 0.5 is 1. 32 add 1 is 33 over x equals 17. X in the bottom is not very nice. We just times everything by x to get rid of it. It's a quadratic, so everything goes on the one side. Now it's a hard quadratic, so you're trying to think to yourself, what multiplies to give 33? So you've basically got 11 and 3 are 33 and 1. What multiplies together to give 2x squared? So 2x and an x. If I put 33 and 1 in here, say if I had 33, I would get 66, which is way too big to help me get minus 17. If I put 33 in there, I would have 33 and a 2, way too big. So it's going to be some combination of my 3 and my 11. So I'll put a wee guess of 3 and 11. That gets me 6, and that gets me 11. I want it to be minus 17, minus 6, minus 11. So once you get that bit sorted out, you put each bracket equal to 0. So you have 2x minus 11 equals 0. So 2x equals 11. So x equals 11 over 2, or 5.5 if we think of it. And this one here, x minus 3 equals 0. So x equals 3. Now I'm going to see if the question can give me some type of hint to what x I should be choosing. At the minute, both seem feasible enough, so I'll go ahead and work out the y's. Y is 16.5 over x. It's turning out to be quite nasty on this side. 16.5 divided by x, which is 5.5. I'm going to decide to do that. So that's 16.5 divided by 5.5. What I would do there is multiply top and bottom by 10. Multiply both by 5. 5 goes into that 3 times with 1 over. 5 goes into that 3 times. Dividing that by 5 gives me 3. When I put x equals 3 into my y equation, I get y equals 16.5 divided by 3, which gives me 5.5. So basically, both answers turn out to be the same. X is, one of the lengths is 3 and the other length is 5.5. Now, yes, that's the question finished.